What up, Aries? Welcome to your May reading to see what's going on for you this May. Dude, I'm already feeling like there's so much energy and potential for May. So let's see. We are ahead of schedule. Today is April 17th. Ooh, 11 o'clock on April 17th. So, yeah. Let's see, we're jumping the gun, so we're really tapping into this energy early on, but let's see what is in store for Aries. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just keep hearing la 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 love myself. I'll put somewhere on here the song that I'm referring to, because sometimes I only know a teensy bit of it, but that song is already coming through for you guys. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, definitely tracks with the song that I was connecting to. Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit. My goodness, why do I always want to do these big giant spreads that need the entire fucking table? Okay. Phew. My goodness, Aries. May is, how I'm hearing it is it's like a catalyst. Feels like you guys are definitely learning how to love yourself through the chaos. With the Tower crowning you, it tells me like you guys are in survival mode a bit. It's like problem solving. I don't know if Mercury retrograde kicked your ass. Maybe you got back with an ex or something during Mercury retrograde, or maybe you like, I don't know. Let's unpack this a little bit, but it just feels like you are in problem solving mode. Hard transition is what I'm hearing. Hard transition. Yeah, this came out earlier for you guys because I did like a little pre-check-in, and it was and the Ace of Wands in reverse too, with the High Priestess in reverse. So to me, it feels like you guys have recently kind of gone against your better judgment, potentially like given an ex another shot or let somebody back into your life that you shouldn't have. Yeah, do you hear that? Sounds like a fucking wet fart. Like that's precisely, like that's the energy of what you've been dealing with, and it feels like May is the opportunity for you to call it out. Call it the fuck out. Call it for what it is and just be like, dude, I can't. I gave this person a second chance. I tried to bring this thing back to life. I tried to put my life on pause again so that I can open up space for somebody else. And now it just feels like you are being called to, if you are a parent, it's about you really investing your energy into your role as a parent and to find that like sense of happiness within your relationship with your children. And for those of you who aren't a parent, it just feels like nurturing your inner child, going back and being a lot more playful and lighthearted with yourself, because there's an opportunity for you to really heal and grow from those lessons of letting a certain somebody or a certain situation take you off your course. Right now, you need you. You don't need to go socialize right now. You don't need to go and force yourself to have a conversation with anybody. Right now, it is about you coming back to yourself. La 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 love yourself. Tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. Ugh, and self-forgiveness. What am I telling you, boo? It's all about you. Let go of the old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. What am I a child? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna have to read that one to you guys because it just feels appropriate. So let's see, self-forgiveness. You've been very hard on yourself lately, using harsh words towards yourself verbally or mentally. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to a high standard, this card says that you've boarded on self-abuse. You've bordered, geez. Mercury's still retrograde, I can't speak, okay? Let me reread that. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to high standards, this card says that you've bordered on self-abuse. Everyone makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's normal to feel regret occasionally. What's important, though, is how you handle these mistakes. As you focus on your positive attributes, your self-esteem will increase and your stress level will be diminished. Remember that guilt is the opposite of love. Your guilt doesn't help anyone or anything, but your divine love helps everyone, everywhere. Affirm. I ask that all effects of my mistakes be undone in all directions of time, and I now release all guilt completely. I love my true self from top to bottom. Hell yeah, Aries. Hell yeah. La 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 myself. Alright, I'm gonna pull two last cards for you. But I do want to point out how the Five of Wands here is the outcome. And that really is about working through this self-forgiveness and what we were talking about. Because I always see the Five of Wands as like that fight between your head and your heart. So that is the outcome that you're meant to have, is to have that uncomfortable transition of really moving through those lower, heavier energies of shame or guilt or any of that shit, you know? Like, you are meant to move beyond this. Ooh, affirm it, universe. Honk honk. Okay, what else do we have for Aries? Give a shit. Give a shit about yourself. Holy fuck. Baby, you're the baddest. Truly. Holy fuck. It just, Aries, feels like you are being called to recognize how important you actually are and stop dulling your shine so that others can not feel intimidated or left in the dark or whatever. Like, it just feels like you need your medicine, you need your light, you need to give to yourself instead of putting yourself so far on the back burner that you end up in situations like this, you know? All right, and lastly, let's get you some self-care. What's some self-care for Aries this month? Make a meal and anything else. Write a gratitude list and energy work. Okay, so Aries, it's looking like May is going to be one where you are putting the mask on first, where it is very much you indulging in your self-care, you putting in good energy into your food, you really releasing the burden, but also with the Ten of Wands, it brings this energy of you getting to the end of this cycle. It's like, all right, I learned the lesson. I can take this and reap the benefits of this rather than feeling like I got the shit under the stick. It's like, no, I can graduate from this. I can move on from this lesson. So seeing it from that perspective and allowing this shift to come in that direction is just like, okay, I just graduated college and now I'm taking a year off to go travel and experience myself and what I want to do and to refocus and realign with my intuition, because ultimately the tower, whatever's falling apart in your life or whatever has been falling apart in your life due to the boundaries you needed to set or that somebody else needed to set with you, ultimately it happened as a catalyst to communicate to you that you've been operating out of alignment with your intuition. So now you need to reground, recenter, and reprioritize by focusing on yourself, which is something that you've been avoiding. So, energy work. Doing, let's see. What do they got here? My energetic body is clear and radiating love. Journal prompt. Do you have an intuitive sense of how the different energy centers in your body feel? Which ones do you intuitively feel need some attention? 22, 32. I am nourished by food infused with love. Make some good food, or go check out like local food vendors or food trucks around you, because I'm telling you, those people, most of the time, they be making that food with love, honey. Having a food truck is an act of love, so you know that they give a shit, okay? They give a shit. And then 5, gratitude. Dude, when you're in this place of feeling like you're in chaos, like just surrounded by chaos, it's really easy to only focus on this. And the fact that the Tower is crowning you tells me that this is what your thoughts are consumed with, and that what the 3 of Cups beneath you is kind of like what's going on underneath the surface for you energetically is kind of like this feeling isolated amongst society or your social group. It's feeling like you don't really have emotional support around you, or you can't really tell anybody about it, or for whatever reason you're kind of circling the drain here in your chaos. So having this moment to sit down and create a gratitude list helps you refocus on areas that you want to put your energy into, because you know that whole saying, where your energy, or where your thoughts go, energy flows. So like whatever you're thinking about is where you're going energetically, and what you're calling in, what you're magnetizing to you. So if you're circling the drain on this stress, then you're magnetizing more stress to you. So gratitude. I am grateful. What are you grateful for? How can you show more gratitude daily? And then if you want, here, let me zoom in for you. So go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you want. I'm not going to read it because I need a cough drop. All right, Aries, so that is what I am seeing for you in May. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty pivotal month for you, my loves. And if you allow yourself to finally really show up for yourself intentionally and give love to yourself instead of being so quick go and stuck in the same loops, if you can do that, I see some major shifts happening for you, because we have Spirit really trying to show you something that you haven't been paying attention to, and instead you've been kind of in this apathetic energy of just emotionally checked out, overwhelmed, wanting to give up kind of thing. And the 4 of Cups signifies that Spirit's trying to give you a gift here. So if you can slow down and be with yourself this month, and to really prioritize yourself and do right by yourself, have a little bit more fun, tune into your inner child, show up for the part of you that's hurting, and just play with her or them, you'll be able to recognize when Spirit's handing you that gift or that opportunity. So that is what I am seeing for you, Aries. Let me know how that resonates for you. Maybe circle back at the end of the month and let me know how that all fell into place. But I appreciate you guys. And remember, until next time, if they ain't paying your bills, pay them no mind. And even if they are paying your bills, bitch, pay them no mind. Check you later.